Greetings and welcome back to the World Numismatic News as we now take a look at valuable penny varieties for 1946. The first coin encountered in our journey hails from the San Francisco Mint, and fittingly so, it is also a mint mark variety. But not the usual repunched or overmint marks that you might expect, but instead, this time we have a rare example of an inverted mint mark variety. Now, it's admittedly a bit tricky, as of course it technically doesn't really matter in which orientation you punch in the S. It stays an S. So how do we know that it is in fact upside down or not? Well, this is mint mark style number 6, or the bold serif S, so named because both of the serifs of the S are particularly round-shaped, which was used primarily in 1944 and 1945, and then on this 1946 coin where it was punched in upside down. If you compare a normal S like this from 1945 penny, then you can see there is a small flat spot right on the lower serif. But on the inverted position on this 1946 penny, the flat spot is at the top. On this variety, the S also tends to be broken on the bottom, either because it was weakly impressed, or, more likely so, because the mint mark punch itself was damaged, which would also explain why they stopped using this style in 1946. In 2023, this variety coin, graded by PCGS as MS66 Red, was sold at auction for $408. Then we stay at the San Francisco Mint, because there is yet another mint mark variety to identify. This time, however, it is an over mint mark variety in the form of the 1946 S over D mint mark cent. This is a more classic variety when compared to the inverted mint mark that we just looked at before, where a D mint mark was initially punched into the working die and it was then overstruck with an S mint mark to be coined at the San Francisco Mint. To see the initial D mint mark underneath the S, look towards the lower serif of the S. You should see a little line connecting the inner part of the lower serif with the top rounding of the S. This was the vertical bar of the initial D. The very top of the D and a portion of its rounding can also then be detected inside the top opening of the S, as the initial D was actually struck in quite low as well. In 2021, a PCGS graded MS66 Plus Red example of this variety was sold at auction for the sum of $2,400. Subscribe to WNN and feel free to watch another video about penny varieties right here next. For the World Numismatic News, I am Numisman saying thank you for watching. Keep collecting and have a fantastic day.